Warmup high protein coffee. Because apparently high protein coffee is a thing these days. And much to my surprise, I actually think it's a good thing. Stick around, I'll tell you why. Welcome, I'm John of John Health and Fitness. Today we're talking about Warmup Nutrition high protein coffee. Quick administrative note. If you're expecting this is the old packaging. The new packaging is white. One other thing before we go any further, I'll timestamp all the categories of things we'll be talking about down below in the description. You'll also find the disclaimer there and one at the end of this video. You might want to check that out. Let's get to the highlights. Number one, it's got 223 milligrams of caffeine. That's a lot of caffeine. I drink 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day, pretty strong cups. But 223 grams of caffeine, that's a real kick. Something to be careful about if you have a low tolerance for caffeine. Something you eagerly seek out if you really want that boost. Speaking of way too much caffeine, I'm going to throw a link to my buddy Caffeine Man underneath the eye up there. Your one-stop source for all things energy and caffeine related. He doesn't do protein so much, so stick around here for that one. Speaking of which, it's got 15 grams of protein. 15 above for me, that's high protein. That's pretty good. That protein, it's whey protein. It's readily available source of protein, quickly absorbed. Makes for a pretty good pre-workout drink, especially with that caffeine. And not a bad post-workout drink either, if you have some carbs with it as well, assuming you're not on a keto diet. Speaking of which, it's keto friendly. With essentially no carbohydrates, this would be perfectly good for anyone on a low carbohydrate diet, keto in particular. Finally, don't drink it hot. One of the things that attracted me to this product originally was that it said you could drink it either hot or cold. That's pretty cool. You could have a hot cup of coffee that has 15 grams of protein. Sure, I'll give that a shot. I wasn't thinking, well, it's instant coffee, okay? You mix this thing hot, it's not good at all. So that's my advice to you. Ice cold, it's great. Things that are ice cold often taste really good. Ever drink Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, room temperature? Yeah, don't do that either. Ice cold? Sure, tastes great. So as an ice cold coffee drink, this thing's actually pretty good. I'll get to more of that in a little bit. The ingredients pretty straightforward. You've got the whey protein, you've got coffee powder, a few other things, nothing I find particularly objectionable. You'll note no sweeteners whatsoever. How about taste and texture? Well, a little bit more about that taste. It actually tastes like ice cold coffee. Not bad. It's got a little bit of that edge to it you'll find in instant coffee, but I actually find it pretty good. It's become a regular of mine, so I obviously like it. Texture is fine. The whey protein actually mixes pretty well. In fact, you can stir it in a cup. Let me show you. Alright, so as you can see, I've added a little bit of crushed ice already. I do that primarily because I want that little extra bit of cold in it, and that'll basically, once you put the powder in it and stir it, all that crushed ice goes away. I fold it up with some cold water. Alright, so the bag comes with its own measuring scoop, which I actually appreciate. I like that. Makes just things a little bit easier. It's a resealable bag, which is pretty nice too. 1 scoop is all you need. They say 10 to 12 ounces of cold water. I like my coffee a little bit stronger, even if it's just instant. So I did closer, probably I'd call this around 10 ounces. Now it's going to take a little bit of stirring. You're going to notice, it's a little gummy. It reminds me a little bit of instant coffee. You get kind of this, I don't know, I'll call it a little bit of coffee scum maybe. But we're going to stir this up. The ice is already mostly disappearing. That whey mixes up just surprisingly well. All right, let me take a look at this. All right, not bad. And really, that's pretty much it. I don't put it in a shaker because I don't want it kind of all foamed up. I want it more like regular coffee. I got a few bubbles up there, but not too bad. And the thing's really ice cold. That's pretty much it. You just stir it up. Again, ice cold, not hot. It basically tastes like ice cold instant coffee. It's only ever going to be so good. I barely notice the whey at all. I actually like it. I've taken this before workouts, and yeah, you feel that. Have you tried this or some other coffee protein mix? Let me know down in the comments. Love to hear about it. So thanks for watching. I'm going to leave some links and cards at the end of this video for some other things we do here. Do think about subscribing. Hit that alert bell too so you get additional videos in the future. We do all this kinds of things here, and we're doing a lot more of these too. A lot more, because I feel like shooting like 8 videos now. 223 milligrams of caffeine. I'm going to have to cut back. Take care. Thanks for watching.